How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another episode of First Impressions. It's me, Craig Mitch, here for the England channel, and today we are joined by Mason Mount. Mason, how are you?
Good, I'm good, bro.
Yeah?
Good, yeah.
Good to have you here. Have you seen First Impressions before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so those of you that don't know, every time we have a new person, obviously he's trained with the England squad before the seniors, before the World Cup, but when they get their official call up, we get them on the show and we ask them some questions and they pick out the questions we have here. So pick one.
Toughest defender.
The toughest defender. Who is the toughest defender in the England squad that you've come up against so far?
I think it's got to be Harry Maguire.
Is it okay? What is it about Harry that makes him so tough?
He's just so big. Just so hard to get around him.
Yeah.
He's obviously such a good defender as well.
Good with the ball, it's
Yeah, and get stuck in. So yeah, I think Harry's definitely the toughest defender.
Looks the toughest as well, I'm not gonna lie. Would you class yourself as an attacking player as such? For anyone that doesn't know, I mean, what would you say your game is mostly?
I think I'll maybe a bit of both. Obviously being a midfielder, where I like to get forward and get in that final third and try to score goals, create assists and create chances, but also wanting to do the other side of the game as well, getting back and defending. So I think for myself, I'd maybe put myself as a bit of both. Yeah.
Love that. He wants to
box to box, yeah.
Greedy, love it. Why not? Go for it. You've got goals as well this season. You're doing your thing. Go on then. Let's see.
Training.
So what is the training like here with the seniors in comparison to maybe, I don't know, the younger levels or even Derby's training or Chelsea? How does it differ?
I think it's definitely like a higher standard and higher tempo. Some of the best players in the world in the group, so the standard is very high and you've always got to be that one step ahead. So yeah, no, it is very, very quick.
Competitive?
Yeah, very competitive as well.
Imagine, listen, I say it every time I'm here, these guys take things so seriously.
Have to win, have to win.
You have to, but that's, that's the sign of a champion. What is it?
England Youth Pathway.
The England Youth Pathway. So obviously here at St George's Park, like we said, we've got the under 18s, under 20s, 21, so many different levels. Talk to us a bit about it and your journey here.
So yeah, my first England call up was under 16. And obviously come in, you train, and then we had a friendly game against Belgium.
Okay.
Where we had two teams, so one team played first half and then the other team played second half. That was my first game when I actually put my picture up of when I got called up to the senior squad.
Oh, wow.
That was from my first game.
Bit of history
on Instagram, yeah. Memory of mine, obviously, with the 19s winning the Euros.
Yep.
Being away for a month with the squad, obviously, you know that from the World Cup.
Yeah.
But I think it brings you close together as a team. You are like a family when you're away for that long. Gareth Southgate.
The gaffer.
Gaffer.
Numero uno, head honcho. I love saying that. What's your thoughts on Gareth Southgate?
He's bringing a very young, youthful side together. Obviously, him signing a contract recently to take him to 2022. It's obviously so exciting for young players coming through, and exciting for the whole country. Him being the main guy and the main man, and how he's got them playing and how he's got the squad playing in the World Cup. You know how well everyone done. So I think it's very exciting times, and he's a top manager. Yeah.
What about your relationship personally with Gareth? Because he's spoken very highly of you out in the media, and like we said, he brought you before the World Cup. He's giving you the shot again. What's your relationship personally with him like?
Yeah, he's obviously given me opportunities. Me coming in and training the first time, and it was obviously an unreal experience for myself. And now obviously coming into the senior squad, yeah, he's definitely given me opportunities, and I'm looking forward to working with him more and more.
Jeez, big up Gareth.
Playing abroad.
Yeah, so talk to us about your time at Vitesse, because Steve-O always tells me about it a lot. He monitored it. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so that was my first senior season out on loan. Being away from home, being with your family, being away from your family, it does get tough. And I was only 18 when I first went out there, so I was young, and you had to learn how to cook and how to look after yourself away from football.
You're good at chefing, yeah?
Yeah, I've got a bit now. I've got a bit now.
To get you in the kitchen with Omar then.
Yeah, he can teach me some stuff.
Oh,
but the other part where I haven't learned is I don't know how to wash it. So my mum does.
You just cook it and just leave it?
And my washing stays at the side, and then my mum comes and does it. But yeah, the football side, you just learn so much. I can remember the first meeting I was in and they were talking Dutch. And I just didn't know what was going on, so the players had to tell me what was said. But no, it's a great experience for me. learnt so much. The football was obviously very good for me, and I scored some goals and did some good stuff out there. Yeah. Call up.
The call up. Talk to us about that feeling when you got the call up. Talk through the story. How did you even find out?
So I was at the Derby training ground. Got the text from Emily.
Okay.
So it come through my phone. All the boys, we was doing recovery. Got the text and I was just reading it, and then it didn't say 21s.
Yeah.
So I was like, just read it again, and then it was just like an unbelievable moment for me. Can't really put into words how you feel.
Did you celebrate in any way, or?
No, I didn't. No.
Meet with the family or anything, or?
No, my family wasn't up, so
Okay.
I already knew. And then the gaffer obviously pulled me into his office, and he didn't know that I already knew.
Okay.
So he was saying about how was the game, the last game. I was like, yeah, it was good. We played well, and he was just saying about the next game that maybe I might need a rest. He was talking about dropping me. He put that on in, and then he said, but then I just spoke to Gareth Southgate and you've been selected for the England senior team. So
did you act surprised, or did you go, I knew? How did you do it? Did you go, bro?
No, I did act surprised a
bit. Oh, he was like, oh my God.
No, I did a little bit. It's still an unbelievable feeling when Frank Lampard's telling you you've been called up to the senior team. So I was still surprised, even though I just found out before.
Yeah, I get you. Well, what we got?
Good timing, Frank Lampard.
Oh, look at that! It's just you just can't write these things. The gaffer, super Frankie Lampard. Obviously, you know you're a Chelsea player, but you're on loan to Derby. Frank Lampard, Chelsea legend. I mean, how much have you watched Frank Lampard growing up? What has he taught you? What does he mean to you?
Yeah, being a Chelsea boy and being a midfielder, I've always looked up to him and how he plays, and always looked at his game. And obviously him being my manager now, you always learn so much off him. Speaking to him and about his experiences over the years and what he's done in football, like he's always speaking to me and telling me what I can do better, how I can get in the box more and how I can score more. So learned so much off him, and it's been brilliant so far. Yeah. The EFL champ.
Yes, speak to us about the championship.
It's a tough league. Obviously, speaking about me being in Holland and playing in the Dutch league,
he says, well, he's bossing it. He said, it's a tough league, but, you know, I've got all these goals, I'm doing my thing.
Obviously, being in Holland and playing Saturday once a week, and now going into the champ, and Saturday you could play 3 games in that time space. So you're playing a lot of games, and it's tough because there's experienced players in the league where maybe when the game's gone against them, they know what to do to get it back. So you're learning all the time, in training, in the games, you're always learning, so it's a tough league.
Is it physical?
Yeah, it's very physical. Obviously the other side of it where you're playing 3 times a week sometimes, where you have to get your legs back together and go again another 90. It is tough, but I think we're 12 games in and I've played every game and I'm feeling good, so we'll see.
12 games in, this is mad. And you're here
It's
still
quick.
doing it for England. What's this one say?
Squad spirit.
What's the squad spirit like? Because I think it's fair to say before the World Cup, everyone felt like, the fans felt like, you know, the squad spirit was pretty low. No one knew really what was going on with England. We go to a World Cup, get to a semi-final, and for me, it seems to feel like there's a different feeling. How do you see it?
Yeah, definitely. I feel there's a different feeling. I think the spirit of the team is definitely, there's a lot more confidence in the team. We know how far you can go, getting to the semi-final and doing how well we did in the World Cup. You can work on that and you can build on that, and obviously there's 2 big games coming up where we can have the opportunity to maybe put the right where we played Croatia, put a right to that game, and Spain, which is a massive country and a massive team. So I think the team spirit is very high and there's a lot of confidence within. England memories, being an England fan and wearing all the kits, and I think that's probably my earliest memory. I think when you're a little kid, it's a dream to play for your country. For me to be involved in a senior squad, it's a dream come true. And obviously the game's coming up, to maybe be involved in one of them games, maybe come on. You can't really put into words how you'd feel being on that pitch.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Guys, this has been First Impressions with Mason Mount. If you've enjoyed the video, please make sure you drop it a like, subscribe to the England YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.